What's up, YouTube? Deadpool 23 here with another haul. This is my Megacon haul. It's a pretty big haul, so let me get right into it. This first one here is the New Mutants. Actually, New Mutants #1. I had this before the con. I've had this for several years, but you see, I got it autographed by Bob McLeod. I was pretty happy. That's the only book that I owned previous to the rest of the haul is all new books. All right, so this book I picked up at Yancey Street before the haul. Deadpool, it's a one-shot, Game of Thrones. And the reason I picked it up was Rob Liefeld and Greg Land were both there, so I chose this as the book to get signed by both. Liefeld was charging $20 to sign, unless it was New Mutants 87 or New Mutants 98. Then he wanted 60. I had both. I have them both in like mint condition. I'm just a purist. I wouldn't have a problem getting one of those books signed, but not when they're that good a condition. I don't know. I like signatures are cool, and I wanted Liefeld's signature, but I wasn't that big of a deal. I love this cover by Greg Land. So, yeah. So I paid $10 for that. And then another book I got at Yancey Street. Right there, I got that for $10 too. I was happy to get it. This is #1 of 3. I also have 2 of 3. I'm missing 3 of 3. So this is Weapon X First Class. I heard it's a good storyline. I haven't read it yet, but once I get the third book, I'll read it. All right. Everything else from here on out, I got at Megacon. But Yancey Street was set up at Megacon, and they had a bunch of books for $2. So I got Deadpool of the current run, number 15, number 14, number 17, number 18. I already had all these books, but they're Deadpool books for $2. I'm going to take them. At another booth, I got the Marvel Now Deadpool #1 for. I actually paid $1 for this book. I offered her $1 and she took it. I was ecstatic. $1 for this. She has 5 marked on it. $1 for this book. All day. So I was happy. Same booth for $55. I got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe #1. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe #2. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe #3. And Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe #4. I don't know. I think I got a pretty good deal, $55. She was the only person that had this complete set. I've wanted this for a while. I felt like I got a good deal, but one of my buddies thought I paid too much. But I don't know. Put in the comments what you think. I think I got a good deal, $55. And they're all in mint condition. Nothing wrong, all first prints. Same booth for $5. I got Deadpool Illustrated #3. So, I got to go with the Deadpool theme. I'm slowly collecting all of the Deadpool stuff. Got a long ways to go, but I'm a long way there. So, at another booth, I picked this up. A buddy of mine told me to pick this up. I did. It's Web of Spider-Man #99. It's in mint condition. I paid $1 for it. Here's the deal, guys. This has the first appearance of Nightwatch. Apparently, this character is going to make an appearance in Homecoming. Now, are they making an appearance, a cameo, or are they going to be a main part? I don't know. But apparently, that's the rumor. For $1, it's worth the gamble. If you see it, Web of Spider-Man '99, that could, think about it like this. Think if you could get your hands on, a book before it blows up. If they end up being a big time deal, if you pick it up you could pick 4 or 5 copies up for $1 now, and in 6 months from now or a year from now, you could be selling them for $25 a piece. For $6, throwing them in, you get $150 a year from now, or trading them for a bigger key that will sustain. So, yeah, for $1 a piece, it wasn't a bad deal. I paid $1 for this as well. This is Marvel Fanfare #1. It's in really, really good shape. I like #1s, but really, what I really wanted this for was it's the first appearance of Vertigo. If you read the Mutant Massacre from X-Men, Vertigo's the girl who gets her Neck Snap by Colossus, the person Colossus kills. For a dollar, Web of Spider-Man number 19. Again, first appearance of Solo. He just had his own series come out. He's part of the Dead Man Mercs for Money. It may never go up. It may go up. Who knows? But it's worth a dollar. I've already shown this book, but this is everything I got in the haul, guys. Every book I bought today. Web of Spider-Man number 18, again, for a dollar. This book sells online for over $10. I'm probably going to look and see which copy is better, this one or the one I already have, and flip the other one. If you're interested in either of these books right here, Web of Spider-Man 19 and 18, hit me up. Maybe we can make a trade. I won't be wanting much, but if you got something I want, I'd gladly do it. For Yancey Street, this should have been in my Yancey Street ones, but for $2, guys, Captain America number 113. It's not in good shape, guys. But again, I paid $2. And the main reason I got this, I love that cover. This is a classic Jim Steranko cover. There's really nothing special about this other than the cover. I mean, I'm sure the storyline is good. I don't read Captain America. I don't know what the storyline is, but I love Jim Steranko. Classic cover. I paid $2 for. It's from 1968. I mean, 1969. How can I go wrong with $2 on that book? I'm not leaving that there for that. This next book is The Amazing Adventures number 7. I did not pay $50 for this book. Relax. I got a group of books for a grand total of $260, I believe. And this was one of those books. I bundled it together. I'll go through the books as I get them. So there was that book, Amazing Adventures number 9, which he has marked $10. Amazing Adventures number 13. And Amazing Adventures number 15, which he has 15. So that's $100 worth of books right there. I paid, let me take that back. I paid $245 for all these books. Not for these. There's another book I got. I'll show it at the end, but I think I got a pretty good deal. They're all in pretty good condition. This one has a little staining up there, but not bad. But the price, he really bundled me pretty good on these, so I couldn't complain. Some more Yancey Street favorites here that I got for $2. Daredevil number 52. Again, $2, guys. The only thing special about this, it's actually not in bad condition. But Black Panther and Daredevil on the cover. I love fight scenes on the covers. I've said that before. For $2, I'm not leaving it there. I do want to get a Daredevil run going. I have a lot of Daredevil. I'm not actively seeking the run. But when I'm finding books like this for $2, ignore the prices that are on it. He threw a bunch of books in there in $2 bins. And then Daredevil number 73. Again, he's fighting some guy, I'm guessing, called the Zodiac. But look at this. Iron Man is fighting. And right there, I don't know if you can see it, it's Nick Fury and Iron Man both fighting on it. And I'm not sure who that is. But what for $2, guys, $2. Is it in mint condition? No, but, it's a good reader copy. There's some spine, but the cover presents well. Man, I'm not leaving it there for $2. Different vendor. I paid $4 for this book. Guys, this is the first appearance of Orca. I've said it before. The price guide I use is an online price guide. And all the prices are going up in Submariner. I'm telling you guys, get them now. I paid $1 for this one, Submariner number 27. I paid $1 for this one, Submariner 39. And I paid $2 for this one, Submariner 57. And I paid $1 for this one, Submariner 63. So they're all going to go in my Submariner run. And I got those from the same vendor. The $4 one I got from a different vendor, but the other ones I got. I didn't go there looking for Submariner, but finding them for $1 a piece, man, I'm happy to find them and throw them in my collection And you know, I want to run it. If I ever sell my stuff, you know I'll make money on those. So, because I'll sell it as a complete set. So, very happy. And last of my haul. This isn't the last of my haul. This is the last group of my haul here. I got King Size Annual X-Men number 4. I actually only paid $10 for that. It's in great condition. I love the fact that it has Doctor Strange on the cover, considering the Doctor Strange movie come out. I paid $40 for this book. X-Men 95. This is The Death of Warbird. Oh, man, I was ecstatic to get this book for $40. Everybody had shit copies for $40. And this one's really good condition. And presents really nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm stoked to have it. X-Men number 102. It's the origin of Storm. One of my favorite covers. Colossus, Juggernaut, fighting it out. Classic Dave Cockrum cover. I paid $25 for this. He has it marked 40, but I paid 25. So happy to have this book. I mean, just the condition of it was just awesome. X-Men number 105. I paid $20 for this book. Super, super happy to have it again. Very good condition book. You know, I've seen these books marked at $100, you know. I'm not saying they're selling for that, but I've seen them marked for that. And then X-Men number 112. And I paid actually paid 50% off on that. I got that for 15. So again, very good condition book. A little wear on the corner here and down here, but you know, I'm happy to have it. Another good cover during the John Byrne run. Actually, not sure if it's a Byrne. I think it's a Bob Layton cover, or it's a Perez Layton. I don't know. Great cover. So, last two books I got. I couldn't believe I got this book. I paid $50 for this book. I could not believe I saw this book and bought it and got it for $50. Incredible Hulk number 102, which is the premiere issue of The Incredible Hulk from 1968. It's my first big premiere issue. I want to get, you know, in 68 you had, I'll probably forget a few, but you had Captain America's number 100. You had the Submariner number 1, Incredible Hulk number 102, Iron Man number 1, Avengers number 1. So you had some really big premiere issues from that year. And never thought I'd get one of them for $50. I would have paid the $65 for it. The condition isn't great, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, everyone else had this book for, I only saw this book for under $200 in one spot other than here. I did see it. You can see there's a crease there. I did take the book out and look at it. There's no rips or missing pages or anything like that. The binder, you know, it's all good. It's not flaking or anything. There's no big water damage to it. I just think they mispriced this. I think they meant to put $165, and the lady I was dealing with didn't realize it. That's the only thing I can come up with, because I don't understand why it was marked so low. I saw two other ones in worse condition than this one, and they were both over 150. One was over 200. So, happy to own it. In my opinion, this is the score of the Megacon. It's not my most expensive book I bought, but it is to me, this was the score. But my last book here is A Lifelong Dream. This is one of my grails. Didn't get it in the condition I want. This is the first time I've ever bought a slab book. I'm not entirely happy with the condition, but I think that if I get this book pressed and reslabbed, I think I might be able to get a better grade out of it. That's the plan anyways. X-Men 94, and I paid 170. The books that I paid 200 and I believe I said it was $255, I believe is what it was, or $250. I don't quite remember. This was in that. So there was $100 worth of books, and then so it was $275, and I want to say I paid a total of I want to say it was $245, as I think I wanted to pay $240, and he wouldn't come down $35. He said he'd come down to $30. I think he came down $30. So I think I paid a total of $240. But this was $175. If I just bought this alone, it was going to be $175. He wasn't going to budge the price. X-Men 94. So I only need 4 X-Men. I need Giant Size X-Men number 1. I need X-Men 97. I need X-Men 101 and X-Men 107. And that gives me an entire run up to 350. And then I'm going to start working on 350 up. But I got to get those other 4 books first. Man, I'm ecstatic to have this. Just absolutely ecstatic to have this. I can't believe that I now own this book. I know it's a 3.5. It's not a great copy, but, 5.0s are commanding 500 and up. 7.5s, they want well over $1,000. So I knew for this book, I want a good copy of 101. And the only copy there that they had, they wanted $500 for, and I thought that was too expensive. I thought that book was like an 8.0, and I thought 500 was just too expensive. There was another book there that was probably a 6.0, and they wanted 180. And I felt like if I could get them down to 140, I probably would have bought that book. But I could only buy one, either that book or this book. And this is the first time I've ever seen this book, regardless of condition, at a price I could afford. So, and it's it's a classic book, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, Giant Size X-Men is the one I want in great condition. So,